Okay, thank you, Tyas. Right now, because first I really want to congratulations for your job searching because it's so fast, only 9 weeks.
Thank you. I was like, oh, well, 9 weeks with you. Like previously, it's like,
Okay,
been
yeah.
months.
Yeah, so that's why I would like to ask you multiple questions and then to see how you think about it and then what I can improve for my future coaches. Okay. Okay, great. So, what do you like from this journey, like working together with me?
Where do I start? I feel like well, one thing that I like is that you always respond really quickly. I feel like even like last night you texted me at like I don't know like what time or maybe two days ago. I was like, oh Grace, like you're the one who told me to not sleep too late, and now you're texting me at like half 12. I was like, you should sleep. So I really appreciate that you always respond so quickly, like either via WhatsApp or like on Notion. And I really like that you're very encouraging because well I've mentioned, well, before I met you, like I had been job searching for like the better part of the year. I think like I start like in January every now and then, but never really gotten anywhere. And I think I really needed like the real like the actual feedback part. Okay, on which part that I needed to improve, because I've I've seen resources and I've taken like some of your like free webinars, but sometimes you just really need like someone to point out. Okay, you really need this part improve, like add more on this part.
Mhm.
And I also really like the Saturday morning coffee, just like so that you have people to commiserate together.
Yeah.
And it's nice to also hear like hey, when you're not alone, and also that you can celebrate other people's successes as well.
Yeah.
So those are like the few things I really like from working with you.
Okay, thank you so much, Tias.
Oh,
So,
and oh, sorry, just one more thing.
yeah.
That you also advise on the offer part, on the seller negotiation, because um yeah, I think like from like university career center they don't do that part, at least the ones that I've attended. So otherwise I would like, if you didn't tell me that we can still negotiate, I would just like, oh well, this is how how it is, and just like commute from Groningen to Rotterdam, I guess.
Well, that'll be too far away every
I
day.
know
Okay.
it's like 5 hours commute a
Yeah,
day, like that's not a good idea.
not at all. But great that you got this advice and then thinking about different future lives. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So, why did you decide to have me as your career coach?
So the first one is because I already attended a few of your webinars,
Mhm.
and that I saw that you really specialize in helping expats.
Mhm.
Because I think that's, well, you're also an expat, so I think you understand more about like what kind of like we have additional things to worry about. Um, and well, I didn't really like sort of like window shop other career coaches. I only know like one other from my friend who is outrageously expensive. So like they were charging like 600 euros per meeting or something like that. And I was like, I know, Jesus Christ. And because you say like the program is guaranteed until you get a job. So I was like, you know what? That sounds like a that sounds like a fair price, if you really get like if you really get to like the end. So yeah, that's why I did. And also we had the chat beforehand, like the
Mhm.
free consultation, and I felt like, you know what, let's do this rather than spending like a couple more months being frustrated and just like stress out.
And then it turns out so quick.
Yeah. Also I like how friendly you are, because sometimes I just like go on like a random tangent, and I was like, oh yeah.
That's great. That's great. I think we both enjoy so much time together.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what results did you get from it? If you comparing your thought before and after the program?
So about the job search, or
Yeah.
So first it's just I now sort of like understand better what recruiters and like the like the like the how do you say it, like the people, like the people from the team that are they're going to, that you're applying to, like I can understand a bit better like how they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like the biggest thing that I learned from you is uh how to answer the question like tell me about yourself, because
Yeah.
previously I did not do a good job at all. But after like practicing with you, I feel like okay, I feel like more comfortable with it, and I can see that because I've been told by the recruiter and also by the team leader that interviewed me in the process. I've been told that they all reacted very positively, and then they feel like I'm very like skilled and competent and have a lot of experience.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and also just like I've also gotten compliments like they really like how I structure
Yeah.
my tell me about yourself presentation.
Mm-hmm.
So so yeah, that's I think that's the biggest thing that I learned, because
Mm-hmm.
previously I always thought like interviews is just like a game of they am asking you questions and they already have like a checklist of like what is like a good answer.
Like
Honestly, I
TikTok.
was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, no. But well, apparently, that's not really. Maybe there are some recruiters like that, but at least that's not in my experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah. Okay. So, what would you say to someone who is on the fence about working with me?
I think if you can afford it, you should really go for it,
Mm-hmm.
because you might think like, oh, that's quite a lot of investment, but especially I don't know how is it with other people, but I will say if you are a PhD and you want to get out of academia, I will really go with it. This honestly, it will save you a lot of frustration, because you don't know what non-academic people want to see from your CV
Mm-hmm.
and how you go about it. And at least I've also gotten like from the company that accepted me, they're kind of like, oh, like you don't really like look like you don't really come across as um like I think they're just saying that I have like better social skills.
Okay.
Maybe it's just because like we are not used to like sort of talking about ourselves as like an expert. We're always like like always like wary about it, but now like you have to sell yourself, and Grace can tell you how to do it. So if you
Great,
can
great.
afford it, like I would really suggest going for it, and she will and you can get like tax refund from it, so it's not that bad. And if you have like,
Exactly.
yeah, and if you still have like training budget from the university, use it, like just use it.
Exactly, exactly. I guess you can typically to be my PhD ambassador.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, just go. Just try, like, and I feel like it's even if you think like it's gonna take time, because the program is well, you will be working with your coachee until they get a job. I feel like if it's fast, that's great, everyone's happy. Even if it's taking a bit longer, you're still like getting someone, you still have someone who like guides you along the way. So I feel like that's like a good investment.
Yeah, because I think the best part is you get what you want
Yeah,
at the end of the program. So I think, yeah,
yeah,
that's the value and all we want.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So, yeah,
yeah,
everyone's happy.
exactly. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, it's like
Not just two of us, also your recruiter, like
yeah,
two very
exactly.
fun
He
of
seems
people.
happy. I hope I will keep them happy. Like,
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of that at all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the vote of confidence.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Tias, for your great feedback. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay.